to thank you. If you have any to ask any question, just raise your hands and then we will allow you to speak. We want the meeting to be very short because we can be here for the next 5 hours. But I'm very sure everyone is, probably tired from one activity or the other today and getting ready for the new week. Welcome. I'm Dr. Moji David, the MD Extra Large Farms and Resorts, and it's my pleasure to officially welcome you to the first session of the Agrictourism Summit, powered by Extra Large Farms. So briefly, I just want to tell you who we are, what we stand for, and what you stand to benefit by, coming on board and doing one or two other things with Extra Large Farms. I'm not alone tonight. Usually, if we had allowed all our other members to join this meeting, there may not be enough room for you all to come in. So we intentionally didn't invite, we didn't send the link, and it's not even a free event like that. So if not, many of us would have not been able to enter. The Zoom room would just be so filled. But I still have the privilege of having some of our leaders here in Extra Large. You are here with me tonight. Thank you for coming in. Ambassador Dr. Oyegbile, thank you so much, ma'am. Also have Ambassador Adewumi Shiyobade, thank you so much. I think I have one or two other people. If I'm able to recognize them, I will just say hi. Thank you and welcome. Who are we at Extra Large Farms? We are primarily farmers. That's our primary assignment as an establishment. We are farmers who have been in the farming industry, agri industry in the past 16 years. And we're duly registered establishment under the Corporate Affairs Commission in Nigeria, first as a farming venture and later on as a limited liability company. Founded by two powerful, beautiful people. I happen to be one of them. Founded by a couple who believe in the future of Nigeria, after yielding to a call to go into agriculture. We are farmers, we are food producers, we believe in the power of healthy living, eating healthy for healthy living. So there is no healthy living without eating healthy. Whatever you feed your system with is what is going to produce out for you. And we have been able to undergo a lot of research and all that, and we've discovered that your food is not just something you eat so that your tummy can be filled. You actually eat, to live a healthy life. So we have 21 different food products to our name in the Extra Large brand, and all of them are staple foods. Your fava rice, your plantain flour, your there's one we call the Extra Large meal. That's our super premium product. Extra Large meal is just like pounded yam, but it's not made with yam. It's actually made with local rice and unripe plantain. You eat it heavy, you stay light, and it's very, very good for health. We have honey beans, we have unsweetened beans, we have soya oil, we have groundnut oil, we have the most natural form of palm oil, undiluted. We have the finest gari you've ever come across. We have locust beans in different forms, the powder form, the dried form, we have them like that. We're into cattle production, so we have beef. We are into fish production, we have smoked catfish. We are into chicken production, excuse me. We have beans flour. We have quite a number of products, and they are all healthy products, void of chemicals. So our foods are 100% natural, 100% natural. You cannot find any trace of chemical in our food products, even from the cultivation process. It's been intentionally cultivated, knowing that we are after healthy living. Also, in the production and packaging, no form of chemicals, no taste enhancers, no colorings, no flavors, even preservatives we don't use. So we have our natural means of preserving the food, and we advise people to consume them as early as they can. So our shelf life for our products ranges between 6 to 8 months, and the maximum is 1 year for the oils and other things, because they are not preserved with any form of chemical whatsoever. In fact, if you come across our beans, you will see that it's been preserved with dry pepper. So you see the beans and you see dry pepper vividly, you will see it inside, So we believe so much in the power of eating healthy for healthy living. That's by the way. We're also empowerment agents. We believe that money is just a byproduct of offering value. So money is not actually anything on its own, but you get money when you're able to offer value. So at Extra Large, we teach a lot about, people offering value. Don't look for money, look for value that you can offer people. Don't look for money, look for how you can impact people positively, and definitely money will come as the end result. So when we talk about empowerment at Extra Large, it's not the kind of empowerment where they'll be sharing money to people and all that. We believe more in, acquiring skills, training people, developing people, working on people's mindset to believe that everything and anything is possible, and then you'll be able to conquer the world. So we are into empowerment a lot. We also offer consultancy services and trainings for farming, for food production and all that. And we run seminars in different places, both locally and internationally. And we've also been able to help a lot of people farm over the years without necessarily being on the farms by themselves. So there's a form of farming that you can do that without you necessarily being present on the farm. We calculate whatever you will need for the farming venture to be actualized. You go ahead to do it on your behalf, and you get paid once the products are harvested. Unfortunately, we don't have so many of those type of packages now, because some people who have been in it for 6, 7, 8 years have refused to go out. So that one now is not so open anymore. Then we also have the resorts. We have resorts, which is a training facility, is an holiday destination, a very beautiful, perfect holiday destination where people can visit, for all kinds of vacations, trainings, conferences, retreats, whatever events, but you are going to have it in the farm. I'll tell you how that came about in the course of the program. I hope we have time to do that. I do not intend for us to stay more than 1 hour here, so that everybody can be able to get ready for a very busy week starting tomorrow. Our 4 cardinals, we operate by 4 cardinals at Extra Large Farms, and that I'd like everybody to just know. Those 4 cardinals, we say farming easy, eating healthy, living healthy, and making money. So when Extra Large, the response is 100%. 100% of what? Number one, 100% that we preach here is 100% peace. When you're doing business and you're doing it with peace, every other thing will follow. So business with Extra Large comes with peace. There is no anxiety, there is no fear, you're just at peace, doing what you have to do. This is a place where people pay 3-4 years, and sometimes depends on the package, and they just see a lot and like, oh, really? It's like I did something with Extra Large. That is the type of place you're coming to. Nobody suffers any loss here. Peace. Another thing we stand for, that everybody who knows us for, is integrity. This is a company of integrity. We are always very careful about what we say, and whatever we promise, God always helps us to fulfill it. So extra large is known for integrity, and that accounts for the reason why right now, presently, we're about 126 or 126,000 members, not only in Nigeria, from all over the world. We have representation in about six continents of the world. We have presence in about 14 to 15 countries at the moment. And it may not necessarily be our office, but we have members spread across, all these nations, and are doing, profitable, amazing things with us at extra large firms. So just to cut the long story short, that is who we are. We are into farming, like I said before, and we have about 14 different farm locations across the southwestern states for different farming projects. So we have farms for cassava, we have farms for beans. There are some other farms also that we do, and we have to partner with other local farmers. We train them, we let them know the importance of farming healthy without using, excessive fertilizers, chemicals, and all that, which are endangering people's health. So once we're able to conclude that with them, we also enter into arrangements with farmers to work together with us in other different locations. I remember when we were doing beans and we tried to do it here in the south, and it was not really working well. Even rice uphill, it was not really doing so well. So we had to partner with some other farmers from the north, and we're all working together. It took us time. It took them also time to understand the kind of farming that we want them to do. But, we thank God for the success of what we are doing today. So if you're here, you are here because you love agriculture, and definitely that's why almost everybody is here. You love agriculture, you love healthy living, you love tourism as well, as we are doing now in extra large farms. And I am very sure also that you like money. You like money. The person who doesn't like money should speak now. You don't like money. Let me hear your voice. I've unmuted you.
Yes, we all
You don't like
money.
One of the reasons why you are here.
We like
money.
Thank you, everybody. So, but it's not a crime to like money. Of course, money is the bedrock of almost everything we do. But to want to acquire money in a bad way, the illegitimate way, in a fraudulent way, is the problem. Then it becomes a problem. So what we try to do is to ensure that we provide a platform by which people can, earn money, make more money, and even bless other people through whatever you do. I was in a training today at the retreat we had at the resort, and I was saying that you are blessed so that you can be a blessing. The more blessings you have, the more money or the more whatever it is that is a blessing. Blessing is not only money. There are other things that makes you a blessed person. But the more blessed you are, the more you are having it for other people. The more you're having it so that you can impact other people. It's not only for you. So, and that's the kind of empowerment that we offer at Excellence. Briefly and quickly, we want to go straight to the agenda of today. So I was on TVC on Friday. We always have sessions at TVC once in a while, just letting people know what we do and how they can be a part of it. But this time around, we are, we all know the situation of the country, and we know that one source of income is never enough for anybody now. One source of income is never enough for anybody now. So we have to continually seek for how, we can ensure that we have more sources and more sources of income. And there are some hidden things. There are some very lucrative ways of making money that so many people are not privy to, so many people are not informed about. And those are the things that we want to talk about in extra. Now, when we talk about extra ways of making money, ideally, if you need to make extra money, then it will demand for extra money to start. Anything that will give you extra money will require extra money for you to start it up. It may be a form of investment. It may be a form of new business you want to do. It could be that you have to invest in training yourself to become better in whatever you are so that you can earn more. But ideally, when you're talking about making more money, you always have to invest money into whatever you want to do so it can bring you more money. Unfortunately, most people are just living, they're living and they're, I can say that there is no adjustment for me to say that one, so, and when there is no extra, where do you now get the extra to make the extra from? I hope you understand what we're saying. When we also talk about making extra money, it will also demand extra time from you. So because whatever it is that you want to do now will require that you put in some time, invest some time into that new venture so that it can give you more money. It will also require some extra training and so on and so on. But all these things, we need extra income, but we don't have the extra money. We don't have the extra time. We don't have the extra training. We don't have extra skills and all that. So that is why we are here, so that we can see how, wherever we are, to be able to attain where we are actually going to. Knowing that one source of income is never enough for everybody in the Nigeria of today. So we're talking about different earning opportunities that are available in the agriculture and tourism sector, agriculture, food and tourism sector of Nigeria with extra large farms and resorts. So we're talking about that. And then we're also talking about a new campaign that we are running now at Extra Large, because we have seen that Nigeria is almost getting on a red alert when it relates to food production. Food security is becoming a big deal now. Yes, we've been there for a long time, but food security is becoming a very big deal now, Because of our time, I will not really be able to go into some depth to let you fully understand, but I think I'll take like 15 minutes to explain that, So the core reasons why we are having food security challenges in Nigeria today, and if care is not taken, it will continue like that, except something is done. What you don't like, you don't watch. If you don't like the outturn of things in your life, then you have to do something about it. If you don't do anything about it, watching it, then it will continue. Nobody is going to move anything for you except you make a move by yourself. So if Nigeria wants a new turn in our food security challenge, then we have to start. We have to wake up and start making moves. God forbid a situation whereby we suddenly find a situation where one bulb of onion will be selling for 5,000 naira. If anybody had told you, this is 2024, if anybody had told you like 5 years ago that a tuber of yam would go for 8,000 naira, 10,000 naira for one tuber of yam, would you have believed it? If anybody had told you that there will be a certain point in time in Nigeria where one pint of gari will be selling for 5,000 naira, would you have believed it? If anybody would tell you that in the history of Nigeria, there will be a time that buying a basket of tomatoes for 160,000 naira, would you have believed it? But that is where we are right now. And if we're not careful, it will get worse. except we do something about it. So those are one of the things that we're going to talk about. What can we do? Let's not wait all the time for government. In fact, it even seems like this government, they are even still trying. Yes, it's already a year that they've been in power, but they're still trying to, get their bearing and everything. So if we are waiting for them, probably that all of us are going to suffer. So we have to start doing what we can do in our little capacities as individuals, as families, as organizations, as communities, as a state and all that. And let's begin to do something. What they said, little drops makes a mighty ocean. I want to know if you're following. Are you following? Are you wasting your time this meeting?
Yes, ma'am. We are following.
Yes, we are with you, ma'am.
We're following you.
I want somebody to cross you.
We are following you. We are following you, ma'am.
We are following you.
We are following, ma'am.
We are following, ma'am.
We are with you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Azama. We need to do something. We're doing something that benefits us as individuals, and that we all also our vision from farming. Let me say farming. So that farming is for FARMIN, is for lack of food. So, and one of the challenges causes food security issue is number one, apart from security challenges we're having in Nigeria today, farms. So we have very few farmers left to produce for this large population, ever-growing population. Security of us is number one, and because the attack on the food basket, let me put it that way. The stakes are using more ad regarding security. How is helping us in the way? I don't think we even know security challenges because all right, that's number one. But now let's even take that out, even shut our eyes against. But let's now go to Western states, for example. What can we do to salvage the situation? So the major problem that most who are current practicing farmers, the challenge that we're seeing right now is labor, manpower. That is a very, very, very big problem. And number one problem is that we lost our value as a nation. You see a small boy just coming out of secondary school, wants to iPhone 16, wants to buy Bugatti, wants to live on an island. We lost our values. There is no longer value for really get trained. Spend time get trained to learn anything. Know that there are other things, even though they are legitimate or illegitimate, that can give you faster money. So all those things, yeah, that's number one. Number two, for people like us, for establishment, for neighboring countries, labor from the Republic of Benin, Burkina, resource for laborers from all those places to come home for us. And we get to pay them stipends during the monthly upkeep. And we even give them apportion farmlands to them. the day when they're going home, give them some just like or even the for tailoring machine, and I was like, all that about a demand plus the has lost value. So for you hire them, they're going back, you give them a cycle about 180,000 naira, by them. Now, YCP is selling for about 6 to 7 months. Taking anymore. If you want to give, if you give them end of their currency, it will be close to 500,000 of their currency. 150,000 of Nigeria is around 3 or 3.6 of their. So if you give them 50,000, by the time they change it in their country, if you give them 50,000, it will be like 40,000 of their money. So the money is worthless. See a need for them for a whole just 40,000 of their currency, when they can actually stay in their country and make them, so we don't want to work anymore. Nobody wants to come here, and our own people are doing meeting today. We are 74. How many have brain in school and that they said, oh, so you got everybody, a doctor, a lawyer, an accountant, is a musician, nobody about whose child should be becoming, whose should be. The challenges are coming from. So labor is a major challenge. And then all these challenges, the pastor, and if he has land from land, and if you're going to start doing it on this land, just to clear the bush, you're calling on the bulldozer people, charging you excessively, you're buying diesel, they are not using it, they tell you they are coming live, they do a claiming there's a mechanical fault, all just to delay expense of who? Let's get about it, because there's a plan. If you do the correct, those are of the chance to see what can we do as families, as groups, as societies. We do little things here and then. There's something very fantastic that's for one, the that people where have definitely not somebody like that are very worked very, very. When you have 2to 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, 11 years, 12 years, 13 years, 14 years, 15 years, 16 years, 17 years, 18 years, 19 years, 20 years, 21 years, 22 years, 23 years, 24 years, 25 years, 26 years, 27 years, 28 years, 29 years, 30 years, 31 years, 32 years, 33 years, 34 years, 35 years, 36 years, 37 years, 38 years, 39 years, 40 years, 41 years, 42 years, 43 years, 44 years, 45 years, 46 years, 47 years, 48 years, 49 years, 50 years, 51 years, 52 years, 53 years, 54 years, 55 years, 56 years, 57 years, 58 years, 59 years, 60 years, 61 years, 62 years, 63 years, 64 years, 65 years, 66 years to end up like that? The answer is no. The farmer, everybody wants poverty. He's always looking for money. That situation has to change. Sorry, excuse me, everybody. Hello, I'm in a meeting, please. So that situation, we have to rewrite, we have to redefine, we have to wear a new apparel for agriculture so that it looks inviting, it looks fun, it looks attractive, so that when you hear farming, you don't hear poverty, you don't hear failure, you don't hear disappointment. We need to start from there. And that is exactly what we're doing now in Extra Large, bringing life into farming, bringing fun into farming, bringing profitability into farming. If you ask 100 people today, gather 100 people in Nigeria who have ventured into one farming project or the other at one point in time, ask them about their experience, it's always ending sad. And you will see most of them telling you, I've done it before, I'm not going to try it again. So who is now going to be the farmer? Let me know whether you're following. I want to hear. Are you following me? Are you following me?
Yes, ma'am.
Since the last time, Madam, since the last time you unmute us, we were not hearing you. All what you said is that
Be reading
now.
your
We didn't
chat
hear
now.
I've been trying to touch with
Please be reading your chat so
That's
that
why
you
I
can
had
know
to
if
call you. That's why I had to call you.
the network is breaking. On and off.
Picking
It's breaking.
But can you hear
information.
me? Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
We can hear you now.
I called you. I've been hearing you.
Half of what you said, we couldn't hear, ma'am. We need someone of the
Wow.
information.
So what was the last thing you heard? What was the last thing you heard?
It was going
The
off
last
and
thing we
on.
had was when you unmute us.
It's not that we didn't hear
It
you.
was going off and on.
Off and on. Off and on. Not like we didn't hear you at all.
Oh,
I haven't
too
got a
bad.
clue.
I think at the end,
Too bad. I think
now
that's
it's
it.
just getting
It
better.
was the network, yes.
But it's getting better.
When you talked
It's
about
getting better,
somebody
yes, ma'am.
having
Yes.
25 acres of land,
You unmute us now.
that was when it was
Gets better.
breaking.
It's better now,
But
ma'am.
what now?
Please help us to send the recording.
It was okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. We pray that you cooperate with us so we can have
God will help us.
a good conversation. Thank you. And thank you that thank God I'm calling for feedback. Thank God I'm unmuting once in a while to hear. I would not have known that you're not hearing anything. So let me also try to be reading the chats so that I'm sure you would have been complaining in the chats. Okay, the sound is back now. Yeah, thank you. Oh, so sorry. Oh, so sorry. It's network. So please be sending in your feedbacks and and then if at any point in time you need to pass a message across, just raise your hands. Do you know how to raise your hands on Zoom? Go to more. On those details, you go to more, then you see raise your hand and you just click on it. So if I see that, I will definitely unmute you so that you can speak. So anyways, I'm saying that we have to, a lot of people have ventured into farming and have been frustrated, disappointed because of time. I'm not able to really share our own experience with you. Starting the farming journey, it was like we should run back. We should run back to where we are coming from. It was not an enjoyable experience at all. It is not, but I think they say good things always, start rough, So all those things are discouraging people from farming. So we thought to ourselves that the first assignment we even need to do is to ensure that we wear a new apparel for agriculture. Let it look attractive, let it be fun. Since Friday till yesterday, we had over 100 people, at the resort that came for their 3 days retreat for the month of July. And many of them are from different walks of life. We had lawyers, we had accountants, we had civil engineers, we had people who are working in the government sector, we had private business people and all that. We even had young people. Now, so there were only, I think, two people who are farming professionally. So but by the time they came to the resort, they enjoyed themselves, we took them on farm tours, they saw the reality of things and all that. By the time they were leaving this afternoon, a lot of them were already having a rethink. Because you're coming to see the people that are even talking to you about farming, they are motivating you. So if somebody like me is coming to talk to you about farming and you have another person, the very village man, coming with his tattered clothes and everything, talking to you about farming, who would you follow? Let me ask. Let me hear your response. Who will you follow? Who will you follow?
You, ma.
Easy to
Follow
you.
Noro.
Easy to you.
Thank
You
you
know
very
what
much.
you are doing.
Madam, let's follow
You follow
you.
the person who no road. Oh.
Of course.
Thank you very much. So that is the primary assignment. We bring children to the farm on excursion. A lot of schools, even on Friday, we still had a school all the way from very far Lagos, But you see the children, we intentionally, before we start taking them around, we ask them, would you like to be a farmer? You see the children saying, God forbid, lie, they don't want to be farmers. What do you want to be? They want to be different things, Especially these days that there's fast money in the entertainment industry. Everybody wants to be. I was somewhere and they were asking the young people, what's your profession? One said he's a TikToker. I could not contain the laugh. I'm like, TikToker, that's a job. Like, that's a profession, a TikToker. This one says he's a skit maker. This one says he's a content creator. So, so we have to make farming fun. We have to make it attractive, and that's what we are doing. So by the time the children goes around the farm and all that, and they're going back, we ask them again, would you like to be a farmer? They say yes. They said yes. As it's working for the children, it's also working for the adults. And that is why we have the extra large farms and race. So we want you to come to the farm, see how farm life is. See that, yes, there are challenges like every other business. There are challenges, but there is also the very, very good part of it. At least you are in a farm and everything you're looking for in the city, even some that you're looking for abroad, are in the farm. So you don't think that when you want to start a farming venture is the end of the world for you, or the people that should be farming are people that maybe to say this on Yoruba, what's your logo, So we start by wearing the new apparel, inviting people to the farm. Let's talk about the practicality and the profitability of this thing. So now I want to begin to round up gradually. There are different earning opportunities that we have laid down as an establishment. Don't forget, today is just about the intro. We're going to have the main class next week, Sunday, same 8 p.m. But that one is going to be 2 hours. So there are different earning opportunities for those who are in the group. I took my time day before yesterday to really explain about the different learning opportunities. I think we will still try to elaborate on them, and thankfully I really thank God for that great privilege. We have something for everybody. So there are some people that you have money, at least to a certain extent, and you can be able to venture into capital intensive things. For example, one of the ways of making money with agritourism with extra large is purchasing the house, because you're not just buying a house this time around because you just want to buy a house, or you're not buying the house because you want to live in the house. You're buying the house as a form of investment that will generate good returns for you. That's one. But Ask me, is it everybody that is here tonight that can afford to buy their house? The answer is no. So what happens to the people who don't have that kind of money and they also want to make extra source of income? What happens? So do we say that because you can't afford to buy a house or because you don't have big money to invest in capital intensive things, then you should not make extra money? Would that be fair? No. So there is something for everybody. As a matter of fact, there are like the 10 opportunities only regarding the tourism. As a whole in Extra Large, you have about 21 different opportunities, of making money. But the one that relates to the agritourism part is about 10. And the good thing is that you can make money from one of the 10, you can make money from 2 or 5 of the 10, and you can actually also make money from the 10, the whole 10. And there are some that you need big money to be able to do. There are some that you need just little money to be able to do. And there are some that you don't really need money to start. It's just your passion. How many people are excited to hear that one? Let me hear. There is an opportunity. There are opportunities.
I'm excited.
Yes.
I'm excited. I'm very excited.
I'm highly interested though.
Yes, thank you.
Tell us,
Apart
please.
from just making money, you are also able to impact your world for good. You're also able to impact your world for good. So concerning the sack farming project that we are launching now, so we discovered, we did a research and we discovered that what you can plant, sack farming on one plot of land, for example, is the size of what you can get on half an acre. It saves you space. Number 2, this problem of labor is a big problem. So with sack farming now, you don't really need so much labor. As a matter of fact, to be very honest with you, if it's not too large, if it's not too large, and that's where I want us to start from. It is the results you get from the small ones you're doing that will spur you, motivate you to be able to do the bigger ones. I do not ever advise anybody to start big in farming. We started big and it all went. I must confess to you today. We started big. We came into Nigeria. We had good money. We started big and it all went. And we had to start all over again. And we kept at it, kept at it, and kept at it. One day I was wishing that we did not really put in all the money. We just saved some. We saved some so that, So I don't always advise people to start. But you see somebody say, I have 25 acres of land, I have 50 acres of land. Don't start with 25 acres. Don't start with 50 acres. Start with 1 acre. When you see the result of that 1 acre, you will learn some mistakes. Nobody ever gets it perfectly right in Agric on the first attempt. You make some mistakes. You will see some things you need to work on. Then you can ask, okay, now that I've been able to do this 1 acre and it is this way, let me try 5 acres. Let me try 10 acres. Let me try 25 acres. You don't want to start a poultry farm and the first attempt you're starting with 1,000 birds because you have read a feasibility report, you have done a budget, and you've seen that if you invest 1 million naira in it and you're able to harvest all your chickens, the 1,000 chicken, one chicken is say 12,000, one chicken is 15,000, you're multiplying it. Oh, that's 15 million naira. My people, it doesn't work that way. So we want everybody to start small. Learn your mistakes. From the mistakes that you have learned, you'll be able to know how to grow better. They don't teach experience. You acquire it on the field. Nobody teaches experience. Then the issue of labor as it relates to the issue of sack farming is that for sack farming, you don't really need people to come and work on the farm like that. The only time you need that so much is at the inception, which you can just contract out. So basically, it's just to get your soil, your manure, which is very important. So get a perfect blend of the soil and the manure. There's a perfect percentage, and there are some other, processes that you have to undergo before you eventually launch your seed into the soil. And this time around, you don't need somebody to come and be weeding it when it's getting weeded. You don't need to apply herbicides. In fact, that's the one that is thrilling me the most. You don't need to apply herbicide because all these herbicides, they have a residual, there's a high percentage of residuality in them. And these are the things that we eat alongside the food. And it enters into our system and begins to cause problems. But with this type of one that we want to preach about, the sack farming, you will not need to apply all these herbicides and all those things. So it will even help us in achieving the real organic way of farming. You have control over it. Little weeds are just coming and you don't have to bend that much. You just, and you just pick it up. A father, mother, and 2 children are perfect to just be able to work on the size of land as much as 1 plus 1. That will give you the result of what you're supposed to get on half an acre of land. I hope you're getting me. So something you're supposed to do for 5 acres, and normally if it were to be on a proper, farming system, you will need at least about 4 workers who will be working for you. But with this one now, only 1 person is okay, and that person can even be working part-time with you and be able to do other things. And another thing we have to think about is that farming doesn't give you all the money you want from the beginning. So there has to be something by the side that you can be doing to keep, meeting your needs while you await your harvest. You need something by the side that will be, that you can be falling back on while you await your harvest. So these are all the things that we'll be talking about. And that is why next week, Sunday, by God's will, we're going to have another session. And then I think in the group, I think the best way we can achieve this thing is that maybe once every 2 days, only that this coming week is a chokingly busy week for me. But maybe once in 3 days, we'll just pick on one topic and talk about it and give people, the group is so filled and people need time to read about all the things that we are posting there. So we definitely can treat all 10 opportunities in 1 day. And that is a plus for those who will be coming for the 3 days retreat. For those who will be coming for the 3 days retreat is a plus because we will have all the time to, fully talk about everything and be practical. The ones we need to do practical, we do practical. The ones we need to do theory, we do theory. The ones we need to take notes, we take notes. Then we'll be together under the same roof, ask questions, rub minds, and achieve better results. So our time is almost being spent now, and I want to begin to round up. So some people that will be asking, it is that sack farming that I'm interested in, then make sure that you are at the retreat. So we have two different dates in August. We have August 16th and 18th. Then we also have August 30th to September 1st. So you'll be arriving on a Friday and you'll be departing on a Sunday. We'll be together for 3 days by the grace of God. Now, for those who will be doing only the virtual classes, we'll be teaching you more of things that you can do, as it relates with tourism, agricultural tourism. For example, staying or dwelling on the issue of excursion agents, that you just want to be an excursion agent, which is 1 out of the 10 ways that we have for you to make money. Becoming an excursion agent, for example, is something that can fetch you so much money. For example, in Lagos State alone, we have about 32,000 registered schools in Lagos State alone. And excursion is a major item on the curriculum. They must go for excursion every session. The curriculum says so. And now that they have to go for excursion every session, the schools are always looking for where to take their children to, where to take their children to, where to take their children to the extent that sometimes they take your children to the bank on excursion. Sometimes they take your children to to supermarkets on excursion, as if the children have not been to a supermarket before. They take your children to the airport on excursion, different types of funny places. The children come back. What did you learn? They didn't learn anything because there's nothing to be learned there. But now, agriculture is the future of Nigeria. Our children are also the future of Nigeria. So we must be able to have a strong connect between the future leaders of Nigeria and the future business of Nigeria. We must connect them together now and make them like it, whether they want or not. So for the excursion now at Extra Large, we allow them to come to the farm, even up to tertiary institution. We have university students coming, for excursion at Extra Large. By the time they come, they see the reality of things. I always see that genuine love from these young ones. Now, for you who wants to take that up as a business, there is a letter you get once you become a registered member of Extra Large Farms. There is a letter you get, whether you own the soft copy or the hard copy, and you can submit to these schools. Somebody can just make that an assignment, whether you're working somewhere or you work for yourself, and say, okay, maybe once in a week, I just want to work on my excursion project. You can search it out on the internet. You can look for schools around you in your neighborhood and submit the letters to them. You can get their contacts online and begin to call and follow them up. Now, the good news is that for every single child that comes on excursion through you, you are getting paid. There are some schools that they come with like 200 children, 100 children. Presently now, by September, the fee is going up. But presently now, our excursion fee is just 3,000 naira per child. We all know that the schools don't collect 3,000 from the parents. Like, how much do they collect? Let me hear from you. How much are you being charged for your children for those who still?
As at the last time, the excursion money is more than the one you're even, let's say 10,000 naira.
10,000. Thank you.
10, 15.
15.
Yes.
Yes. 10,000, 15,000. In some big schools, they charge at 70, 80,000, So, but let's limit it to the 10 and 15,000 one. But we are only charging 3,000 naira Extra Large Farms. And when they come for the excursion, they go on farm tours. That's the primary one. They go on farm tour. We even take them sometimes to the mini processing center. They see how cassava becomes gari. They see how palm nuts become palm oil, and different type of things like that. We take them to different sections of the farm. They see how things are being cultivated, how we take care of them. They go to the animal section as well. They see how we take care of the animals and all that. Then we now show them the fun side. They go to the waterfall. They have a waterfall experience. Some of them like to climb the mountains. They go there, they go to the healing cave in the mountain. Some of them want to swim. They're able to swim. Though some schools are like, please, we don't want our children to swim. We don't want any accidents, That's left to them. Swimming sessions are allowed. There's a game section. They can be able to play game. We show them a short film at the cinema. They have a nice time. Just going around the resort, seeing all those beautiful things and all that, inside the 3,000 they are paying, So, but the good news is that you that submitted that letter or that referred that school to come for excursion at Extra Large, you are getting 500 naira on each child. So, if the school comes with, for example, 100 children, you don't have to follow them. You don't have to do more than just making sure they are informed and follow them up to see that they come. That's all. You don't have to come with them. For example, the school that comes with 100 children, you are getting 50,000 naira. For example, the schools that come with 200 children, you are getting your 100,000 naira. And somebody that referred the school recently, and they came with 367 children in 3 batches. So they had to do it in batches. They had their junior school, then they had their senior school, then they had the primary 5 and 6. They had it in 3 batches, and at the end of it was about 367 or so. That person got about over 160 or 170,000, that the person got. And since that time, the person, you see, he has even referred other schools, that have come with even few children, some 50, some 30 and all that. But the person has seen that this is a way I can go. And the person is putting in all efforts to do it. So you yourself can give yourself a target that, okay, I am going to be personally responsible to ensure that 10 schools, 20 schools, 50 schools come to Extra Large for excursion. And you already set a target for yourself and you achieve it and you're making your money. That one does not require any startup capital. As a matter of fact, it doesn't even require any extra training, so to say. All you need to just read the letter, everything that they are coming to enjoy is there. Probably connect with Extra Large. You can connect with one of our officials. You get the videos, past videos, photos and all that, so that when they're asking you what will our children enjoy when they come and all that, you're able to provide the answers without having to quickly call Extra Large for whatever. That one does not require extra capital. It's just about the passion and your readiness to do it. And it's just one out of the 10 ways that we want to share about making money with Extra Large Farms. How many people are excited about that offer? Let me hear you. Let me hear you.
I am. I'm excited. I'm excited.
My brain is
I
already
am excited
calculating.
about this, madam.
That's
Yeah.
good. Good one.
It doesn't need extra money. You don't need
Ah,
extra capital. You don't need any form of investment in this one. And it doesn't affect whatever that you are doing before. It doesn't affect how many minutes will you need. You can even, contract it out, hire somebody to help you distribute the letters. You can send it via email. You can get their phone numbers and discuss with them on WhatsApp. It's just about the passion, but you see that. And another good thing that happens is that most of the time when the schools come on an excursion like that, they want to do more. They love what they saw. They want to do more. So for every extra thing that they are doing now, and you keep a relationship with them, you're still going to be earning on the other extra things. So you think you have made money on bringing them for excursion, but there is so much money extra to be made after the excursion, because when they come, they will like things that they've seen, and you're continuing your relationship with them and you're making more money. And who told you that it is only schools that must come for excursion? We've had churches organize an excursion program for their youth, for the men, for the women. They come. Yes, they have a nice time, and they also run the excursion. It's a farm, it's a time out at the farm. You can put up an initiative and begin to arrange, programs like that. You are the facilitator of that program. As a matter of fact, you can even charge your fee. That's another thing. You can charge your own fee. Excursion at Extra Large for adults is 5,000. Excursion for children is 3,000 naira. You can come up with other things. But if it's vacation, for example, for children is 7,000. Vacation for adults is 12,000 naira. So vacation is not just about excursion, it's a whole day of fun, and enjoyment and everything, and they will still eat inside the money. That's for vacation, not excursion. So you can put it up together, package your own program. You are a proud member of Extra Large Farms, and before you know it, extra money is coming without too much of extra efforts, without too much of extra capital investment. I hope you're getting what I'm saying now. So that's why I said there is an opportunity for everybody. I'm just talking about 1 out of 10 different opportunities that we have. Meanwhile, there's somebody here, we're talking about home ownership. That home ownership, for the people that were on the video tour yesterday, congratulations to them. They saw everything that I was talking about. Home ownership. Now we have a vision to attract into Extra Large resorts 1 million tourists, 1 million visitors every year. Now, out of this 1 million visitors, we have a projection also to ensure that 100,000 of them will have a cost to sleep over and spend at least 2 nights at the farm. When that happens, it means that we'll be needing about 8,000, we'll be having about 8,333 people coming in monthly and sleeping over. And that means we'll be having 2,130 people coming in weekly coming in weekly. I want to believe everybody here has seen the video of the resort. I don't want us to get distracted. I would have just been showing the video now, you know. Weekly, 2,130 people. You know, that is a demand for accommodation already. That's a huge demand for accommodation. And that's why we are also talking about those who can afford to own a home in the resort. Because by doing that, you're already buying into an already established business. You're not just buying a house so that you can be called a landlord. No. There are so many broke landlords out there. There are so many people who have houses and that house has even become an headache for them. There are so many houses, landlords and homeowners that they are spending more money maintaining the house than what they are making on it. There are so many landlords today who have taken too many tenants to court that the court even now knows their name. You want to get your rent, it becomes a problem. They are going out, they vandalize your house, they do anything. And what you are even making is not anything to write home about. But here you are buying a house in a commercial city, in an economic city, whereby that house is not a liability. Taking care of the house is not a problem. Fixing tenants into the house is never an issue because you have bought a house in an holiday destination place. It's not just building. So by the way, I even have to talk about that. So the wrongest form of investment anyone can do is to want to build a house so that you can be renting it out. How much do you make on that? Many people have done it and regretting it and they want to sell. So, but when you are buying a house in a tourism city like Extra Large Farms and Resorts, look at the way we're working. Look at the way we are campaigning, advertising, and this resort is just 1 year old. Imagine when it will be 3 years, 5 years, 10 years old. Imagine, you know, how many people all over the world that have known about it. We are not only talking to Nigerians. Yesterday at the retreat, you know, we had a lot of guests and we didn't know who was who. I did not know that the director of the Tourism Board of Nigeria, federal government, was right inside that retreat. And after we had done everything, the person called me and said, Madam, we need to talk. He said, you guys are doing amazing, but you are too quiet about this. He said, federal government needs to know this place. The whole world needs to know this place. This is too amazing. Imagine how many people would have known Extra Large Resorts in the next 5 years. And that's more money for those people who own homes there, because all those people coming in there, they will be needing accommodation. And as they're having their accommodation, you are getting paid. I did a typical example as I begin to round up yesterday for the people who are on the video tour. So I said, like I was explaining to you, if we say, okay, just 100,000 people. In Lagos State, you know, we are over 27 million people. In Ogun State, we're about 22, 23 million people. That's an average of about 50 million people in those two states alone. Let's not even talk about all the other people in Nigeria. Let's not even talk about people who are coming from the diaspora. Now, 50 million people in Lagos and Ogun State alone. Let's not look for all the 50 million people. Let's just try to do business with 1 million out of the 50 million. And out of the 1 million, we are only saying only 100,000 people, only 100,000 out of 50 million that will come to Extra Large Farm Resort because they love farming, they love enjoyment, they love relaxation, they want to come on holiday, they have a retreat, you know, countless reasons for them to come to the resort. In our next training, if we have time, I'm telling you about different holiday packages that we have that keeps the city busy and ensures that people are always coming for one reason or the other. So it's not just an hotel kind of business that only people just go there to go and enjoy. No, there are so many reasons why you will have to come here. Now, the 100,000 people, for example, that we are saying, okay, for now, let's limit ourselves to that, means 8,333 people every month, means 2,130 people every week. That's a huge demand for accommodation. Now, for the homeowners, for example, the 2-bedroom apartments, I want to try to see if I can show that on the screen right now. For those homeowners, right now we charge 150,000 per night for those homes because it's on promo. Later on, by God's grace, that fee is going to increase. Okay, so this is one of our rooms at the resort. This is one of our rooms, but this is not the one I want to show you actually. Okay, yeah, here's my favorites. Okay, yeah. So this is one of the houses I'm talking about. And we plan to have just 400 of this type, as we continue to campaign for, agritourism and everything. Now, the owners of this type of place we give this one out at 150,000 per night, making 300,000 if you have a guest that arrives on a Friday and leaves on a Sunday, 300,000 naira. Are you following me? Now, we have 52 weekends in a year. So let's assume that not all you will not be booked on all the weekends. I'd like to be factual. So let's take only 30 out of 52 weekends in a year. For example, all these things are projections, but we are working towards them every day, every night. Now let's imagine that you have 30 weekends of booking out of 52 weekends. Now each weekend, let's assume you have just 2 nights of stay, which is 300,000 naira. So on the 30 weekends, you will have how much? 9 million naira returns on your having a house in that city. Tell me where you have a 2-bedroom apartment, except Banana Island. Except Banana Island, and you'll be making that much. Tell me. I want to hear from all of you. Let me unmute you. Tell me, I want to hear. Tell me.
That's very nice.
Tell me. And that's for putting your house to use in just 60 out of 365 days in the year. Oh, did I stop there?
That's very nice.
Are you following me?
Yes, ma'am.
Very well, ma.
Yeah.
And it also means that you still have the house to yourself for the remaining 305 days, because the house has only been put to use for 60 out of 365 days. It could be more, it could be less. That's business. But with this type of projection and with the energy we are putting into, campaigning about it, creating awareness and all that, this is very, very feasible. And it's not like you're making that just 1 year. You are making it for life. So for those who can see far,
Okay. Can we ask a question? Oh, my.
This is an example. We did a video today to show you how many of these houses are ready now. How many of these houses have been built now, and we are still building more and more and more as more people are coming in. And we have a time frame for it. We are not going to be building these houses forever. There's a time frame for it. We have the time frame and we have the number of houses we want to give out. Once the number is hit, that's the end. You will bring your money one day, you want to buy a house there, but it's closed. It's no longer available. Are you getting what I'm saying? The people who make more money in some type of businesses are the people who can see the future of that kind of business. This type of opportunities are not always available forever. Look at the rules. Look at the I think I need to mute us. I will see you on mute. Look at it. Look at it. People are coming for wellness holiday. People are coming for jubilato holiday. People are coming for agricultural trainings. Companies are coming for retreats. They are coming for their annual general meetings. They are coming for their conferences. People are coming for weddings, birthday, get together. Families are coming for getaway holidays. Individuals are coming for a personal time, and so on and so forth. Look at, you can see it's not just one house or two houses that you can see is massive. And that's the area. That white place you are looking at up there, that's the reception. It's 2 minutes walk from the reception to the estate area here. This particular video was done quite some times ago. The level of improvement now has gone past this one. You know, about 5 minutes from this place, you're already on the express. So you are already, you can see some cattle there. That's a cattle. That shed over there is for parking our tractors. You know, from 5 minutes from this place, outside the gate, you are already on the express linking Nigeria to all the French-speaking countries, French-speaking African countries. Are you getting me? If you have the money, this is what you should buy it. This is also the only place where you can enter your house from 2 different airports. Cotonou Airport to this place is about 1 hour, 20 minutes. Muritala Mohammed Airport to this place is about 2 hours, 30 minutes. You can fly in from whichever country you are. In the diaspora, you can choose not to come in through Lagos, you know. And another thing is that the homeowners or the holiday makers that will be, you know, renting this apartments on a daily basis, you know, they have access to all the amenities in the resort. We have our waterfall, the cinema, the swimming sessions, games area. We've already started making plans about our stadium now. There's going to be a stadium there. An helipad is coming into the city where you can fly with your helicopter. A senior citizens facility is coming in here. You know, a university is starting up here. There are so many things. Niger Disneyland, you know, is coming there, and so many, you know, fantastic things that are coming up in this city. Let me hear your excitement, Tobiko. Let me hear your excitement.
Amazing. Amazing.
Wonderful.
Hey, I can't wait
Can we
to.
ask question, ma?
Interesting.
It's becoming interesting. No.
Somebody wants to ask a question. So I'm going to allow you to ask a question shortly, but let me show you another video. Yesterday we did the video tour, and a lot of people. Okay, I've seen the video I want to show.
Mute the mic, ma'am.
We had the video tour. Okay, let me. Okay, I've muted. Okay, I've muted everybody. What's happening? Okay, I've muted everybody now. Let me quickly share this content with you before we give room for questions and answers. We should be out of here in the next 10 minutes. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate you all. God bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. I hope you can see my screen. Or let me know if you can see. This is Extra Large Farms and Resorts. You can see. You can see. I hope you can see. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let me hear your excitement once again. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. Happy to be back.
Amazing.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Fantastic.
Welcome back.
Apple.
Won't you
Amazing.
love to be, won't you love to be in that atmosphere? Won't you love
I
to
would
be in that?
love to. I would love
Can't
to.
wait to. I
With
can't
all
wait to
pleasure,
be
ma.
there.
We can't wait. We can't
Yes.
wait.
All pleasure,
Yes.
ma.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, so 3 important things we need to do now. Number 1, of course, we're going to allow you to ask few questions. And I think to make that fast, if you can type your question in the chat area, you can begin to send in your questions. There's somebody says, do I live permanently on the resort? No. So I've been at the resort since Friday. I just came home today. I'm in my house now. This is not the resort. I was there yesterday. If anybody wants to have a video tour, we can arrange a video tour for you. I just send you the number of the front desk official, and then we schedule a time for a video tour. They can, take you around. When I'm there also, I can also, arrange for a video tour for us to talk about it. So the first thing we need to do, somebody is interested in owning a house, don't forget there's a time frame for this. There will be a time we won't be talking about home ownership in the city anymore because the homes will already be there. And we are not intending to overpopulate that place. Don't forget, it's a farm. Don't forget it's a farm, and we intend to keep it that way. All right. So there will be a time you will love to be part of it and it will no longer be available. So for those who can see beyond their 2 physical eyes, you can see into the future, now is the time to act. That particular house I showed you now, we have 2 categories of it. We have it's a 2-bedroom apartment. It's a bungalow, it's a cottage. It's not on a full plot, it's on the size of a quarter of a plot of land. That is the design we have for that place. So it's a 2-bedroom apartment. It comes with 3 toilets, 1 guest toilet at the sitting room. It comes with 2 bedrooms and suite. Each bedroom has their own toilet and bathroom. It comes with a very beautiful kitchen. It comes with a dining area and a small library or workspace in the living room. It also comes with 2 balconies, 1 in the front and 1 in the back. Amazing. There is nothing more you need than that for a short stay, for a vacation. Very, very comfortable and all that. Now, the video you saw it came with furnitures. So the price of the house does not include those furnitures. So it is after you buy the house that we cannot talk about, furnishing the house. So that particular 2-bedroom, we have 2 different ones. We have the standard one and the luxury. The difference between standard and luxury is the kind of finish. So the finishing, you saw the tiles, you can see all those tiles you're seeing, they are Spanish tiles, very, very expensive. And it is because we know, people are going to be coming there. It's a public place and you don't want your tiles to be fading and it's bringing different type of colors. So that's that. And then you see the POP and some other beautiful things that you can see there. They cost a lot of money. So that's luxury. However, not everybody may be able to afford that. We have another category we call the standard. It's still the same kind of 2-bedroom apartment, but not with those kind of finishing. So that one costs 30 million naira. The other one costs 40 million naira. That's for 2-bedroom apartment. For the 3-bedroom apartment, we also have 3-bedroom. Of course, it's quite spacious, and even the compound is a bit more spacious than the 2 bedrooms. The 3-bedroom apartment comes with 4 different toilets. The kitchen is bigger, the living room is bigger, and all that. That one costs 70 million naira if you're interested in that. We've not built that yet. We are going to start building it maybe by next month or so. That's for the 3-bedroom. Then we also have 4-bedroom duplex. That one goes for 145 million. Then we have the 7 and 10-bedroom villas for 350 million naira. For those who are interested, we have a number of people already are saying, I just want a villa that I know I'm bringing all my family and we're going to my country home. We call it country home. Like we know that we will be fully, settled and everybody will have enough space in the big house. There are some people that want that type of thing. So now, let's limit it now to the 2-bedroom standard and luxury or 3-bedroom bungalow. Let's limit it to that for now. It's coming with a deed of sale and a registered survey. And those are the major things, the original receipt, of course. Those are the three major things you'll be needing to process your CFO when the time comes, all right? But we're in this together. Don't forget, this is a business. I don't know who is thinking now. I don't know whether you're thinking this, never I'm thinking. This is a property that belongs to you. Most estates, once they sell property to you, that's the end of the day. It's not their business. But in this type of one, you have interest in that house because it is yours. We also have interest in that house because we are intentional about the upkeep, the maintenance, and everything of the house, because visitors are coming to the resort and they will need that accommodation. So it's a win-win situation. You enjoy it as the owner. We also enjoy it as the founders of the resort. I hope you get what I'm saying. So now, 2-bedroom is standard is 30 million. 2-bedroom luxury is 40 million. 3-bedroom is 70 million. 3-bedroom is luxury. There's no standard for 3-bedroom, 70 million. Let's leave it at that. For the furnishing, the set of chairs, the electronics, air conditioners, and all that, for those who want to just pay all, those ones cost 40 million. So that means a total of 54 million if you are doing total, including furnitures. But I advise finish the house first before you start talking about the furnitures in it. So the good news also is that you have the opportunity to spread the payment. All right, you have the opportunity to spread the payment. You can start with a payment plan. After making your initial deposit, you can now choose a flexible payment plan depending on how you are. I've seen a couple that just came for vacation there, 2 nights, and by the time they were going, they were already homeowners. They bought one outright and they paid. I've also seen some other people, even without coming, just watching us on video like this and other, and they say, wow, I'm really interested in it, and they pay. And there are some also that have been paying in the past 1 year. You can choose a payment plan, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. You can actually choose a payment plan that is comfortable by you. And the fact that you have also chosen a payment plan doesn't mean if you have the money, you can't quickly pay off. Because of course, the payment plan, the person that is paying in 1 year, we had some additional costs. And the person that is paying in 2 years, we have an additional cost. The person that is paying outrightly, we have no additional cost and all that. So you can choose a flexible payment plan. Let me first hear tonight how many people are interested in becoming homeowners of that city. Number 1. Number 2, how many people are interested in coming for the retreat where we're going to be talking about several other business opportunities, plus our sack farming project. We must not forget to. It's very important, not only to us as individuals, but to the future of this nation called Nigeria. Sack farming, very important, and other training that we're going to be getting in agriculture. Let me hear first from those who want to become homeowners. By the way, I want to say a special congratulations to about 5 or 6 people who indicated interest in buying the house yesterday just on the video tour, and some of them have already made their deposits. Congratulations to them. I know you may not want me to call your name. I would have just called your name, celebrate you publicly and all that. But I want to say congratulations to you, and I pray that God that began the good work in you, He will perfect it. All right. So let me hear first, because there's something good. There's a good news coming up. There's a good news coming up just after now. But I want to hear how many people would love to become owners in this city. Let me hear you first.
I want to. I would love
Say, I
to.
want to be. Let me hear you. Let me hear you.
I already told it first.
I am interested.
I am interested.
I'm interested. Those who help me get.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
I don't have the money now, but I'm going to tell people.
Don't say you don't have money. Say God will do it.
God will do it. I'm interested.
God will do it.
I know that
God will do it. Yes, God will do it. So because of our time, let's just hit the floor. So I did promise on behalf of Extra Large Farm. So I'm not the only director at Extra Large Farm. So I'm not all the management. I'm not the global management. I'm the group managing director. We have a chairman, chief executive officer. We also have amazing ambassadors, governors, leaders, and of course the staff of Extra Large Farm. So on behalf of all of us, I want to give you a special opportunity. I did promise that we were going to give out 20 million naira today. 1 million naira each to, all our friends who are going to become homeowners today. They already took 6 out of the 20 million yesterday. Remaining 14 million to be shared in this meeting tonight. First good news, you want to own this house and you're like, hey, how am I going to start? How much is the initial deposit and all that? Good news number one is that you can start with as low as 1 million naira. So originally, the initial deposit you can make for the house is 10% of the house. But right now, we are giving you the opportunity to start this journey with as low as 1 million naira. Congratulations. Number two, I'm going to unmute you soon, so I want to hear your excitement. Number two is that if you are able to start this offer is closing this week. I'm not going to mention this offer again. It's closing this week it's closing this week. So if you are interested, you have your 1 million naira to pay between now and the next 7 days. You have to pay your application fee of 100,000 naira. Application and intent fee is 100,000 naira. Then your initial deposit minimum 1 million naira. Of course, if you have more than the 1 million, it's good for you. We're going to send you the payment structure. You see how you can spread the payments and all that. Yeah. So if you make your payment, your initial deposit of minimum 1 million naira between now and the next 7 days, guess what? Guess what? In the spirit of our anniversary, in the spirit of this Agrictourism Summit and everything, we are going to give you an additional 1 million naira free. Did you hear that? If you're able to make your payment of 1 million naira immediately tonight or tomorrow or latest in the next 7 days, but you must send your intention now. Said, I'm buying the house, I'm paying for the house, I'm interested. Start sending that message right now to 081 via WhatsApp, 081 71 60 60 21. Somebody should help me type that in the chat area, 081 71 60 60 21. Your 100,000 application fee, if you have that, you can just pay that immediately. And then if you have it together with your initial deposit, you can pay it together. Send it to that number, or you don't have it now, but you know you can raise it in the next 1 week. Send also a message to that number, 081 71 60 60 21. We're going to talk about many other opportunities, of course, next week, Sunday. Then you get your extra 1 million naira dash, which will be paid straight into your membership account and thereby reducing the balance you have to pay on the house. Isn't that amazing? Let me hear your excitement. Let me hear.
So amazing. That's amazing.
Very amazing.
Amazing, 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 amazing.
Amazing.
Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Get your questions ready. I'm going to allow us to start asking our questions very shortly. The second offer. Now, our rooms at Extra Large Resort, the cheapest is 50,000 naira per night. The cheapest is 50,000 naira per night. Then we have our deluxe room at 65,000 naira per night. We have our VIP room at 100,000 per night. We have the VVIP at 120,000 per night. We have our family connecting room at 180,000 naira per night, or 150 without breakfast. We have our hosted bed space at 12,500, and so on and so forth. You can see the cheapest per night is 50,000, and it doesn't include feeding. You only get breakfast for one person in a standard, or breakfast for two in a deluxe room. So ordinarily, if you want to come for a 2-night stay in a standard room, for example, you will need 100,000 naira for only accommodation, excluding the feeding. By the time you had the feeding together with it, you'll be needing about 130 to 150,000 naira in a standard room. In a deluxe room, only your accommodation is 65,000. If you had your feeding and everything, so you'll be needing about 180, 200 there about. But guess what? In the spirit of the anniversary, and because of the retreat, the empowerment retreat we want to run in the month of August, guess what? We are giving everybody a huge 50% discount so that you can be able to attend the 3 days retreat. So now these 3 days retreats are happening 2 times in the month of August. And they are August 16th to 18th and August 30th to September 1st. The August 16th to 18th, for those who want to really be part of that, you have to really act fast. Our slots are fast running out on that. Then we have the 30th to September 1st. Those are the two ones. Now, this is a fantastic offer, especially for those who watched me on TVC on Friday. All right. This is the special offer. With 60,000 naira only, which is already a discounted. Imagine from 130, 150 to 60,000. I promise 50%. This is even more than 50% bonus that you are getting. And it's not just about coming for holiday. You're feeding. As you're arriving on Friday, you eat dinner. Saturday morning, you eat breakfast, you eat dinner. Sunday again, you eat. And these are good, healthy, very sumptuous meals, plus all the events. Yesterday, there was a football match in the afternoon. There was training session in the morning. There was empowerment. There was health talk. Even this morning, we still went on again. It's just, there was karaoke night. There was dance night. There was jubilato party. There was cinema. There was hanging out at the pool. There was swimming sessions and a lot. There was farm tour. All this inside 60,000 is a special discount that we are giving now. 60,000 naira, but you'll be sharing room with somebody. So if you like, you can come with somebody. You can speak with somebody so that the two of you will be together and share the room. Each person pays 60,000. Or you want to come with your spouse, so you pay 120,000. Or you just want to stay alone in a room. You don't want anybody to be with you in the room. Then that will be how much? Still 120,000. I'm going to give only few people the opportunity to be part of that arrangement now. So you want to be part of the retreat coming up in August, either August 16th or August 30th. I want to hear your voices now. I want to hear your voice. I'm coming. Say I'm coming.
I'm interested. I'm interested.
I'm coming. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. I'm coming.
I'm interested. I've already paid.
Yes.
I've already paid.
I've already paid.
I'm coming, man.
A good one.
Congratulations. So the step to also take towards that is also to send the 3 days retreat, especially for those in that AG Summit group. We will just continue the conversation on that place, but you can just send your message now, 081 71 60 60 21. 081 71 60 60 21. Send whether you are buying the house or you're coming for the retreat or both. or both, but it's definitely going to be an amazing time. The third offer tonight is for those who want to become excursion agents with Extra Large Farms, which is one of the opportunities that we have highlighted tonight. But I would like you to just indicate interest. I love that excursion kind of business. There's another one, liaising agents and ticketing officers. We didn't even talk about that one. So many opportunities. I love to be an excursion agent with Extra Large Funds. Send a message also to that number. And then after the training next week Sunday, we will now tell you how you can go about everything. Thank you, everybody, and God bless you. It's question time now. Let me quickly check Somebody says, is it 60K per night? No, we are giving you the opportunity to take the three days, arriving on Friday and departing on Sunday, the whole 3 days for just 60,000 naira. That's the discount. We were supposed to pay 150, but now we are saying pay only. It is even above 50% that we promised. All right. So it's not 60,000 per night. So ordinarily, if you come back on a normal day, is 65,000 per night in a deluxe room, or 50,000 per night in a standard room, or 100,000 per night in a VIP room. I hope you understand. Yes. Somebody says the retreat is awesome. My husband and I enjoyed the place. No mosquito, and the place is a typical resort environment. I give it to Extra Large for the opportunity. We were also celebrated at the dinner party. It is a place to be. Wonderful staff with good character. Let me use the opportunity to thank Farmer Elizabeth for the hospitality. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. What's the commission for referring homeowners? It's 3%, 3%, 3%. And I hope you're, yeah. Can a homeowner occupy the apartment whenever they want or only for tourists? Yes, it's your house. You can occupy the apartment whenever you want. It's your house. It's your house. It's your house, all right? It's your house, so it's your house. If I say don't give my own to, there's a man that came from the US and he said he wants to buy two because he wants to keep one that nobody should enter that one. He just wants to keep it for himself. So that anytime he comes, he'll be staying there. Then the second one should be for the vacationers. So someone says, if my aged mother, okay, Ambassador Swag, I mean, let me mute you. Please, can you raise your hand so I can unmute you? Just quickly share your experience. She's still there. You can even turn it to video. Let's see how you are enjoying. I know you are still at the resort now. Please, do you grow vegetables, shoko, ewedu, cucumber, carrots, kale, and spawn? Yeah, we grow all the other ones except kale. I'm interested in that for our healthy food store. Yes, we grow. How soon will the stadium be ready? Some intended tourists were asking if we have stadium. Yeah, the stadium is a huge project. So we are believing God it will be ready latest in the next 7-9 months. So I have paid for the retreat and shared my receipts to them, mentioned WhatsApp, but nobody has acknowledged it. Why? Sorry, this is weekend. Plus, we had a massive engagement at the resort. Everybody has been busy. I'm sure that by tomorrow, you will get a response. And please, you can send it again to this number, Mr. Ademola Saka, 08171 60 60 21. Yes. Can we charge our own fee for the excursion, make it 4K and having extra 1K for ourselves? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Do you deliver goods to Makurdi and Benue? Yes, we do, even outside the country. By the way, for all of us who have friends in the diaspora, especially in England, we will be there this coming weekend on the 20th of July. So please help us noise it around, and you can send a message also in the group chat for the invite. It's free. Right, happening live in Colchester, England on Saturday, the 20th of July. We're talking about Agrictourism. It is the first African UK Agrictourism Summit, proudly powered by Extra Large Farms. All right. Kindly make the recording available. Yes, we will. We will post it in the group tomorrow. By the way, please, everybody should go and do me a favor tonight. Number one, go to Extra Large Farms YouTube. Extra Large Farms TV on YouTube. All this type of trainings that we've done before, they are there. So you can, get enough resources to fully understand all the packages and all the things that we want to talk about. You would have gone ahead of the class. Extra Large Farms on YouTube. Secondly, please search for Extra Large Farms and Resorts on Facebook and on Instagram. And please follow us. We have amazing content, things that will make you laugh and you will also learn on Facebook and Instagram. We post 3 times in a week, and it's going to be a blessing. Somebody wants to say something. Ambassador Swags, where is your hand? Let me unmute you. I want you to just, do we still have that time? Do we have that time? I don't think so. Anybody wants to ask a question apart from the one I've already asked? Please raise your hand. Please raise your hand. Ambassador Swaz, I've unmuted you. Let's see you on video. Let's see you. I've unmuted you. Please unmute yourself. Let's
Good evening,
see you.
ma'am.
Are you in your room?
Okay, let me walk towards my room. Good evening, ma'am. At the reception.
Where are you? Let's even see where you are.
I'm at the reception.
You are at the reception. Yeah.
I'm enjoying myself. I'm at the reception. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying Agritech City.
Wow.
I'm walking towards my room right now. How it all started.
Okay.
It all started with a thought in my mind the day. Can you hear me, ma'am?
We can hear you, but you only have 2 minutes.
Okay. The thought came, okay, let me walk into my room. The thought came the very first night I slept at the Agrictourism City, and I'm like, I left my mind the care of my sister. She's staying with me. I would love her to come. So there was one particular Zoom meeting that we had, and then we made mention of Mama. So Mama said, Nigeria more, that she's enjoying it here at the Agrictourism City and Resort. She just woke up. So Mama said, I said, I won't like to give her that we pay for her. That this, that's what I was just trying to tell her. She said, no, wow. My mom is enjoying it. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you.
Congratulations, ma. Many happy returns.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you, ma. God bless you. Thank you very much. Okay, we also have Tiwa Food Plug. Yeah, please go straight to your question because of our time.
Yes, exactly, ma. So I was curious to find out the winner of the comment section for the challenge, as well as the time for the questions that has been posted on the WhatsApp forum. I just wanted to get info regarding that.
The question that was posted on the on WhatsApp. Did you say the question that was posted on WhatsApp? Hello. Oh, please send your chat, your question via WhatsApp. Please send your question via WhatsApp. Bisola Kende is also raising her hand, ma or
yes,
sir.
Yes, madam. Thank you so much. Please, I want to know your, pick-up points, please. I've been requesting for it.
Okay, pick-up points to come for the retreat.
Yes.
Okay, so where are you? Where's your own location?
Iba new site, close to Lasso.
Ah. No. We only have a pick-up point at Ikeja.
Okay, no one at Agbara. No one at Agbara.
No one at Agbara.
Okay, only Ikeja.
Only Ikeja, Abule Egba. Sometimes when we have a lot of people coming from the Lekki axis, we also do Lekki. Sometimes when we have a lot of people coming from Ikorodu axis, we do Ikorodu. But that is those ones are tedious. But from your area, just coming through Agbara, then Aton. So, but don't worry, the registration officers will contact you when it's time. So maybe you can join the bus coming from Mota. They can pick you at Aton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Congratulations. Yeah. Ademola Saka's hand is also raised. Please, we have to close. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Ademola Saka, you can unmute yourself, sir. Ademola Saka, please unmute yourself.
Good evening, madam. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Good evening, sir. Yes, I can hear you. Good evening.
What I want to ask is about the pickup point, because, like, for instance, I'm staying at. If I want to drive myself to that place, how am I going to do it? Where is the location
of the resort?
I stay at Ipaja. Yes.
Okay.
If somebody wants to drive himself.
Yeah. Okay, so that's not a problem. Do you know Winners in Nota, Covenant University or Winners?
I know Winners. I know.
Yes, that's the road. But the resort to Winners is still about 45 minutes drive. So, but it's a straight road. You're not turning anywhere. But we advise you to stop at our office, our head office in Nota, which is just 5 minutes or 3 minutes from Winners Gate. We are on the express by the left, extra large. Ask anybody. It's just on the express. You even see the signboard and everything. Stop there
after Winners.
After Winners. Yeah.
On the left. Okay. Network until okay, let me stop officer. Talk to
The apologies, please. Apologies, please. Apologies, please. The network threw me out. So sorry. Hello.
Okay. We are with you, ma'am.
Yeah.
We are with you. We are with you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hi, ma.
Yeah. Thank God we've already made a lot of
network.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you
You're
very
welcome
much.
back, ma'am.
Thank you very much. So I think I was answering the man that was asking about the location. So the name of the village is Ihumbo or Okoye. And it's the second custom drum after Agility, second custom checkpoint after. In fact, the checkpoint is just at our gate. At that second checkpoint, you notice a lot of custom officials, immigration and all that. Our gate is just by the right. You would have seen boldly extra large farms and resorts. There is no missing. You're just going straight. After Owode, then another major village is Okeodo, Agility, then extra large. That's before you get to Idiroko. So please don't make a mistake of going further down to Idiroko. Idiroko is about 20 minutes after the resort. So you're not going that far. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's take just one more question and call it a day. I want to appreciate every one of us who are here tonight. God bless you. Thank you for sparing out time. And I'm sure you didn't waste your time attending this meeting tonight. Madam Omolola, Mr. or Mrs., I don't know.
Miss. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
It's been quite insightful. Thank you so much. I would like to know if you can post the what's it called now, the prices of those apartments and the kinds of apartments, so that currently I can't afford it, but I have contacts that I would like to refer. I would like them to enjoy this, and hopefully God will do mine too shortly.
Yeah, definitely. By God.
Yeah, and for the school excursions, is there any way we can get a kind of proposal from Extra Large to send to the
But
school,
you have
or
to
is something we can do on our own?
Yes, but you have to be a member first. We don't give it to non-members.
Okay, how do I get to be a member?
Yeah, so send that message to that number. The number I've been calling out since morning, and tomorrow by God's grace, somebody is going to give a response to guide you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
And those apartments are within the resort, or some are
Yes, within the resort, just 2 minutes or 3 minutes walk from the major.
Well, that's cool. Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you too. Thank you too. God bless you. Olawumi Ola, you are the person that will ask for tonight. Olawumi Ola, are you there? Olawumi Ola. Olawumi Ola, please unmute yourself. Unmute. Okay. You have the floor, ma. You have the floor. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I think having network issues. It's been an amazing time. I'm very sure you all enjoyed the session. Thank you so much for coming in. Next week Sunday is going to be very insightful as well. Make a while the sunshine. Everything that you are interested in, from send your message so that tomorrow our officials can begin to call you and you can start up your journey. Have a wonderful night's rest. Very blessed tomorrow by God's grace. God bless you and thank you so much. So, leaders in the house tonight, I can't thank you enough. God bless you on behalf of us. Thank you so much. We're all Extra Large members. So for tonight, we appreciate you all. God bless you. Thank you very much. Good night. Bye-bye. God bless you.